Well, hello, ladies and gents. Just me for the minute. So maybe someone might join me shortly. You never know. But we are back in for the doubles at the minute. We've got Brett Williams and Darryn Hughes against Stephen Small and Paul Standen. So we'll see. Just about to lag off. See who breaks and go from there. Just getting the confirmation there with the ref. So, be on our way. I'm shocked Darren's not wearing his refereeing shirt. And it looks like Brett and Darryn to start off with a break. So, could have a great game on our hands here. Again, great calibre of players. All know how to play against each other. Darryn there doing his professional refereeing, making sure all the balls are there, touching. Sorry about the noise. People being directed how to sort the stream out on the other stream. Also, if just in case, the other table is being streamed on a separate account, which I reckon they're probably both linked. But just in case, I believe it's Q Sports Live 2. And on that stream, it should be the mixed doubles, I believe. So see, Brett broke, pot the ball. Looking like he's probably favoured reds here, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. Sorry. Scotch doubles. So just in case, for the people who are not too sure what Scotch doubles is, it's basically you break, you pot on the break, then you just alternate shots. So obviously, as you can see here, Brett and Darryn just alternating shots, working their way down, chomping the balls down. Good couple shots there, secure the first frame. I mean, there's a bigger shot to get this onto the other red to somehow bring it back up for the black. Yeah, good little nudge. I mean, you can play this probably 2, 3 different ways. Obviously, just drop it in and then drop the black in to the top left hand. Or obviously use the cushions, work your way around the table if you can. And come back behind the black for the black into a similar pocket. Many different options. Yeah, so looks like it's going to the top left hand corner to secure the first frame. And that's 1-0. So yeah, good little break run there. Let's see if Steve and Paul can do something similar. Oh, look at this! My right hand man's back. So first frame was basically I want to say Darryn broke, and they just dished.
Ooh.
Yeah. So good first frame, solid first frame to get on the board.
No, probably got the 4 best players in there.
I mean, yeah, in our area, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve on his day, it's just one of those you can't miss against him. And then obviously to be matched up with Paul Standen.
So 1-0 to
I mean, yeah,
Brett and Darryn then.
that's it. You know, Red's in. Again, I hate to say it, Red's a bit more favourable here.
Sorry, forgot to put the mic to my mouth.
Yeah. Well, it's better your mouth than your ear, so.
So again, it's got makings of a close final here.
I mean, you just got one awkward shot, really, and that's that red on the right hand cushion just before the middle pocket. I mean, if you can play that right and knock the black out at the same time, good little shot there.
See if
But for me, I would have said it had to be reds. Reds are more favourable because of where those two yellows are.
Yeah.
I was also saying why Darryn Maidment's not wearing his refereeing shirt.
Is he not?
No, I'm shocked.
He's done so much reffing lately. He's probably all in the wash his shirts at the moment.
Stankin'.
The old Darryn Maidment doing his refereeing on the IPA.
Yeah, well, obviously
Good on him. Very good ref.
another referee from Barnstaple currently at the UK. Is it UK 9 ball at the minute?
So yeah,
I believe.
yeah. Along with
I was watching it yesterday.
his good friend Ben Taylor, both of them doing a grand job reffing around the country, around the world, in fact.
Yeah,
Some tournaments.
well, that's it. I mean, you know, if you get the opportunity and the chance, you're not going to say no, are
No,
you?
that's right. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, most of the time, you know, the players, you know, they do most of the work really, and all you've got to do is just watch and advise. Not really do much until someone actually comes up and physically says something.
So Steve gonna play the shot to try and develop the red and the black, or no? Just gonna
Slightly put the volume up a little bit more. So hopefully that might be better. It might just be because we're not actually as close to the microphones as we possibly can be. But I don't really like eating a microphone. I don't think Darryn wants my germs all over it. So yeah, but no, I was just telling everyone. Obviously, he's had to set up a second stream as well, which I believe is Q Sports Live 2, which is currently showing the mixed doubles.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe out in the back room,
Yeah.
and that's what the other two bays are doing up there. Yeah, I mean, sort of good shot to put it in an option of, here you go, do something with this.
I think Paul was just trying to force Brett into playing one of the yellows away from the black, just to free the black up a little bit.
Well, yeah, that's it. If
Knock the red out and just leave that white glued to the yellows.
Yeah, well, I think the thing is really here, unless you can miss that red, then you kind of want to sort of like just slide off this first yellow if you can. Put some
hide in behind the other yellow.
just hide in behind it. Trace of right hand side and just come up and behind. That would be the shot to play.
And push that yellow so it doesn't pop.
Bit too
Good
thick
shot
on
from
it.
Brett.
Bit too thick. I mean, I think he's got away with it really, but
does that red go in the left middle? I know it's thin. It's probably a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, especially where that yellow is, right next to the black.
As long as that yellow and black are not a plant in the middle.
No, I think it's just hitting the jaw just beforehand. But yeah, I mean, it's still, you don't really want to risk it, do you? Like,
I don't know if that red does fly in, but that's a bit of a wild shot, that one. So they're just discussing taking this on. No, just containing.
Yeah,
even that white, trying to glue that white, but
he's left him with
has.
a couple. I've got to say, fair play to Darryn for just sorting all this out. It's brilliant setup.
Yeah,
really well run.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, so far, obviously with the games they've been playing, with
all on schedule, is it? All on time.
I think we're just over slightly, but you're guaranteed to have something like that. I mean, when you get frames like this.
Yeah, sometimes the balls can dictate.
Yeah, so
the length of a frame.
But
it's not the best shot from Darryn.
But I hate to say it, for me, it's what makes it just slightly a bit more interesting. Because rather than just flying and whizzing through the day, you kind of get to enjoy it a bit more. And as you guys can sort of sit there, or wherever you are, if you're at home, out in the garden, at the pub, watching this, just sit there, watch it on your phone, tablet, whatever you're doing. It's just it's nice for you guys to sort of still get involved in a sense, even if you couldn't make it. You're still part of the community, is to say, and in a sense you're still feeling involved because you're there watching it. So
just want to give a little shout out to my mum, actually, because bless her, she wanted to come down today and watch finals day, but unfortunately she's had an operation on her arm or her wrist a few weeks back. She's not able to make it today, but she'll be at home watching this
bless
on
her.
The phone on the live stream.
Yeah, well, speedy recovery.
Hello, mum.
Oh, mum. I'd say a shout out to mine, but she doesn't even watch it, so. Nah, well, my usual Saturday is I normally spend it with my dad, so obviously I had breakfast with him this morning, but
we had a nice breakfast this morning.
Yeah,
nice spoons breakfast, was it?
I saw you.
Did you? Sneaky.
Fried eggs could have been better, but
my breakfast was actually spot on.
Here we go. Yeah,
everything was lovely.
Oh yeah, I used to work there. Guess what? So did I.
I forgot about that, me working there, actually.
Yeah.
In the past.
You worked at both, didn't you?
I don't want to be reminded. What's that? What?
You worked at both of them, didn't you? Yeah, don't worry, so did I. I worked at Ilfracombe too. And Bedford.
No, I haven't been that far afield. No.
I've done a couple summers down Ilfracombe. A lot of fun.
Chris Jones still down there?
Yeah, I believe he is. Yeah. I believe he is still down there. No,
say hello to him when you see him.
He's I saw him. I think it was a few weeks back.
Oh yeah.
Quality. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Got trained well,
I did. I trained him in the kitchen. If you ask, ask him, I trained him in the kitchen.
Oh,
I did.
I reckon he'd be saying someone else did, but trying to give someone else some grace there. but yeah, it's a good top bloke. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, we used to have a few games of pool now and again, me and Chris.
Yeah, I think the last time I tried playing against him, I don't even think he could see down the bottom of the table. But we all get like that at times, don't we?
Yes. So who's on charge of these scores then?
I don't know, but Steve stood right in front of the camera.
Making our lives a lot... Well, trying to pick the shots out, but we can't.
Yeah, it's all well and good, but I don't know. Oh, he's coming. Knuckle?
Oh, he was trying to come off knuckle, maybe bounce that red in the middle, but...
effort. I mean, at the end of the day, still hit it, but still, obviously, you've still got that one problem yellow. Only way really to get onto that one is to come up behind it. But then again, that'll be if you can guarantee to get onto that, you'd want that to be your last colour. Because then you just got an easy black into the middle. So,
now will Brett and Darren have a little go at these yellows?
yeah.
I think maybe now's the time to have a little poke at them.
Yeah, you've got it really. And the thing is, you've still got, like 5 balls on the table. If you wanted to play like a nice little containing shot, you've got the opportunity to.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got this one on the bottom that you can just come in behind, nudge in, even if it's just bringing the yellow out. You've still, in a sense, depending on how you play it, you've still got a two free cushion escape. Yeah.
Not sure if that yellow wedge to the black goes to any pockets. Maybe.
I think, as I said, if you can get on it in the right spot, it probably goes into the
middle.
opposite middle.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was saying. Obviously, if
He
you
might
can play
be playing
that.
for it now. Oh, he's trying to develop it. He was with loads of side.
Yeah.
But as it turns out,
You can see that he's been to the gym recently.
landed on the top ones. He's a machine, Darren, isn't he?
Yeah. Hughes 8, yeah. So, I mean, you got, to be fair, you could try.
I think they're probably going for the frame. They wouldn't have come this far potting
No.
those first 2 yellows if they didn't think about maybe taking these out. But they've just got to try and think of a plan for that yellow and the black.
Yeah.
Try and land on it.
See, this is what I was saying.
Develop it.
I think you could always try now because you've got the angle to skim off, bring that yellow out away from the black, and then come down in behind this other yellow. But again, you've got to be dead accurate with it, pinpoint.
He's playing the cover.
But that works out all right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously where the cue ball is, it helps massively. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can drop this into the middle, and then possibly go for a double.
But then if you
but you still got the black.
Yeah, they're in a pickle here.
Yeah, so
Steve.
I mean, with the I think you've got the option if you can clear these 2 reds and not move that black out of the
I
way.
think he's going to put this red and try and bump red onto top cushion and bump that yellow away like that. But that's not worked out because that yellow pots. And
yeah. So I think even if they potted those 2, that black still comes down into that bottom left-hand pocket. So that was always an option, but obviously it's one of those you don't really necessarily want to play that, do you? So because obviously where the yellow is, only really possibly pottable in one pocket. Let them do the work in a sense. Oh, look at that.
That's the way though.
That's it. Literally, it's control.
Yeah.
Table control at the minute.
Obviously, they've got might have a chance at the plant on the reds, but it's a tricky plant that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you're sending the other red to the opposite pocket as well, which can be handy because if you can get a decent angle on it, then that could be your shot to go into the black. But it's then where do you leave the cue ball afterwards, and where's the black going to be? So even if it's just not even going for a pot and just
keeping it
doing something
as
like
tight
that.
as they can, yeah.
I mean, I don't think they've got the right angle to. I mean, it could always try now to go for a cross double. But it's always, again, do you really want to risk taking that shot?
All depends. Does that red go past the yellow at the top pocket?
I think
the one on the right.
I think it does. I think it's just off of the other
So
yellow.
if Brett does choose to bump this yellow into the black, that might be a dangerous shot. You might want to keep that yellow in the black for now, because if that red does pot, one good pot on the red might cannon the other red out.
The only problem is, I think that's his only shot at the minute, because you don't really want to move the other 2 out the way, because obviously they're there for a reason.
We'll see in a minute, but I don't know if I would have been in a hurry to move that yellow.
I don't know. I think you might still be able to drop onto, even if it's just moving it in front of the other yellow.
At the end of the day, with these standard of players these days, if Paul pots this red and leaves a double chance with Stephen, he could double that red and be on the black.
Yeah.
That's why I thought moving that yellow may have been just a bit
edgy.
No, just maybe leave it a little bit longer before he did that.
Yeah,
if that red was tied up, knackered, if both reds were knackered, tied up, yeah, get the yellow out.
That's it.
But if that red does pot,
he
can leave that white Paul for Stephen to have an attempt at a double, and
you kind of in a sense want that yellow left on that black for someone to make a mistake onto.
So we'll see, because that shot Brett just played on the yellow might come back,
here,
but that's not the best white ball.
This could bite the other two in the bum. I mean, one good decent shot here because it does double. So Steve will be wanting to go for it, but you have to guarantee it's going in.
It's a good double of this guy.
Just like
see, that's
that.
Just like that, and that's why
and now
I didn't think Brett should have played that shot because of that. Basically, that reason.
Yeah, it was always a risk. It was always a risky one. I've just
turning point that shot.
I just realised both frames haven't selected the colours. Sorry, gents and ladies.
You don't even know what the score is. Is it 1-1, Darryn?
I believe it's 1-1. Yeah, because Brett and Darryn broke dish on the first one.
Oh, 1-0. Yeah.
So it's 1-0. Yeah, obviously they've got the power on their side at the minute to sort the scores out. So, but yeah, no, a couple good frames so far. I mean, level head in. I made a little prediction at the beginning again.
I missed that.
Could be. Oh, yeah, you wasn't there. So.
Well, if it was 6-0, you're wrong.
No, definitely not nil. No, I know that much. No, just obviously with the caliber of players, you kind of can always see that it's going to be a good game. I mean, like I said, Brett and Darryn, main competitors in the Barnstaple Pool League for many of years now. And then again, obviously Paul Standen, he's played in Barnstaple League, he's played in Barnstaple League. I want to say he's played in the Biddeford League.
He's played in every league around.
Yeah,
North
more
Devon,
than likely. I mean,
he's probably played outside.
They used to do like little tours as well, didn't they? Yeah, county, all those. And then obviously Stephen Small, he's been about for a while now, and again obviously been playing with one of the greatest players around our era for a while. Obviously, sad news about him, but obviously all these matches will probably be dedicated sort of in a sense towards him, because what he'd done for our area in the pool leagues was phenomenal, and just a big boost for our area again down here, because only little Barnstaple, only little Devon area, not a lot of people really know about it. But yeah, no, obviously great player for his time, and it's still obviously you're still entering competitions. I played in a competition at the beginning of the season. I was down at Exeter. You probably played in a couple
of times, yeah.
Good little competition, yeah. He obviously, just in case anyone's asking, Jason Twist, that's who we're on about. But yeah, obviously, just being able to watch him play, it was just unreal. I mean, it was just unreal. Like, it's just literally, I couldn't really care. I played rubbish anyway, but I couldn't really care about how I played. It was just wanting to watch him play, because I've watched his games on YouTube, and it was just quality. I mean, top quality, great player. And I mean, it was just one of those, UK champion a couple of times. I can't remember how many times now.
We are talking about Jason, aren't we?
Yeah.
He was world champion as well. World 8-ball champion.
I mean, he's got. There you go, 4-time world champion.
He's been informed he was 4-time world champion, but yeah, that was very sad news to hear.
Got them all ticked off, but yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It was great for me to just be able to sort of stand there and watch him play. It was quality.
I was lucky enough to have a frame against him at the Ray Arms years ago when he came down for an exhibition.
He thrashed you, yeah?
Yeah. I had the first chance, potted like 3 or 4, and he cleared up.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget Paul Berry. He played him in a frame and beat him, and Paul started running around the pub.
Oh my God, I bet.
Wooing and all sorts. Like, I think he might have 8-balled him as well. I'll never forget it. It was.
I bet he probably didn't stop talking about that.
No, I think it was the only frame that Jason lost that day.
Kind of like someone else we know that doesn't stop talking about certain things.
Who's this?
I don't know. Might bring his name up. He might have a go at me later.
No names. Well, you're sacked from the commentary box.
I'll never get sacked. So. Mm. Oh, look,
Right, back to the
look,
job in
he's
hand.
got his little app out. This is what I was saying about earlier. He's got you can sort the colours and the score out on the app.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's really good. Obviously, this is what we've had to deal with throughout the season, and it's been brilliant. But like I said, obviously, there was, we've had a slight few bugs and ifs and buts, but we'd acknowledge it, we tell them, and they sort it out. If it wasn't done on that night, it was done the following day. And again, quality little thing to have.
So Paul and Stephen looking like they're going to take a 2-1 lead. Taking these reds out very nicely.
Just in case, Darren's here.
Yeah, I'm just going along with the Racker map. I've spoken to Matt a couple of times over the last couple of days with regards to a few bits and pieces. And he's let me know a few things that he's done and what he's planning to do. I'm just updating the scores as we speak. Yeah, so he's put an awful lot of work into the app, the Racker map. Brilliant little app. And the way he's going forward with it, it's like a full-on, pretty much like the ultimate pool.
Yeah, I mean
what they do.
It's top quality.
Yeah,
it's top quality. Don't get me wrong. The only thing that I would say is, if you're going to call it an app, make it an app.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
obviously to start off this way, again, top quality. I mean, it's brilliant.
From what I understand, he is a one-man band. He's done all of this off his own.
Has he? Oh, get on. No, fair play to him.
It's he is the sole developer as far as I know.
Yeah, but this is like what I was saying to everyone earlier about obviously you doing this. Brilliant.
Oh yeah,
quality. I mean, stream quality is brilliant. Obviously we've had comments from Kevin saying, obviously if we could turn it up, and which I did.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it was a little bit better, obviously the volume wise, but I mean, it's just people. If there's anything wrong, someone will say something, and you can alternate, and you can sort it out then and there.
Oh yeah,
and that's the thing,
Yeah.
By being and
but
doing
we need people to tell us as well.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, with having people commenting, obviously like live comments, that's what you need and sort of thing like that. And obviously with the app, normally if there's something happening, someone will get notified straight away. And obviously, if you can't sort it out on the night, it'll get sorted out the following day.
Yeah,
and then obviously everything gets updated.
Yeah,
and it's sorted for then obviously the future games.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I say, I've only spoken to Matt the last couple of days, but he responds pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
Or as soon as he can. Which I mean, I had to contact him this morning, and it was literally within a couple of minutes he responded.
Yeah.
He's told me a few things that what the app can do.
Thumping break.
And for him to be the sole developer of the app and how much it's involved and what it can do, and for the small price that he charges the league, I actually think it's a no-brainer.
Oh, definitely.
I know Q-Score, they've got their own API that, like, for me as a streamer, they've got an API that I can then put into the tap into the stream, and it will do all the overlay, everything else, the scores and everything else.
Yeah.
This is exactly the same with the Racker map. What I like about the Racker map is for every player that is on the Racker map, you only have to be on there once, but you can be affiliated with different competitions, different leagues.
Yeah. Oh,
and all your stats is in one player profile.
Yeah.
And from the streaming point of view as well.
Well, that's the thing. If you're,
I don't have to worry about anything. It just comes up on the app.
It's like, for instance, if let's say, because I know obviously Bideford League doesn't use it, but if they were to, I mean, you could do. Obviously you just still have the one profile.
Yeah.
But you can just go right. Obviously, this night I'm doing Barnstaple, and then this night I'm doing Bideford.
Yeah,
you know,
because
so-
all it happens is, as a player, I've got a player profile on the Racker map.
yeah,
And then
Like me.
and yourself, and basically everybody who's in
in the
Barnstaple Pool
Barnstaple
League.
Pool League, yeah.
But with Bideford League, if they use the Racker map, all they do is they add us onto their league,
Yeah.
and then all the stats that we would get from playing in Bideford
Great shot there by Steve.
not only get separated out from Barnstaple and Bideford,
Yeah.
because obviously you need that separation for the league, but individually, if I was to go on to look at my player profile,
Yeah.
I've got all the stats of every game that I've played in Bideford, every game that I've played in Barnstaple. Any competition that uses it, it's all there, all in one place. It's so in depth. There's lots of little things in the app.
Yeah. What was his name? Matt. did you
Matt.
say? Matt.
Yeah.
Give yourself a pat on the back, mate. You deserve it.
Yeah, he's put a lot of hard work into it, and I've been chatting to him today in fits and starts. But from a streaming point of view, from what he said, and he's going to go through quite a bit with me when we both got a bit of spare time, that would make life so much easier as a streamer.
Yeah.
That literally it would be a case of I come in, set up, point a camera,
One good shot there.
and then the app does the rest of it for me.
Yeah.
As a streamer, that's a dream.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, with this, rather than having to sit there and use your keyboard and click on different things, you've got the app there. You can literally just sit there. That was a quality shot,
Mr. Stephen Small.
but yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like all we've got to do is just press 4 buttons, 5 on a little
For today.
on a little thing, and then obviously you just got to use the app to update the score.
Yeah.
You can obviously, as you said earlier, you can sort the colours out for it.
Yeah, which I haven't done.
Yeah, but that's, obviously we're having a app. So, but as I said, Matt, give pat on the back. Oh, I went for the
Paul.
double.
Yeah. What I will say is, I played on these tables last night.
A bit.
A bit slidey.
Yeah,
But-
I've had a couple of people say.
But that is just purely down to the fact it is brand new cloth.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, that's
Yeah.
you're always
Brand
guaranteed
spanking
because they're not bedded in, are they?
No.
So you want to get a bit of wear on them, and that's it. And then go from there. But
Yeah, they're going to take a couple of weeks to get into or settle down.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to have a few slides. I mean, it's like last night when I was playing out the back. I was putting a snooker. It was just a straight one cushion get out the snooker. A relatively simple snooker. I'm not saying you're going
something
to
that
get
you
it
play
every time.
9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
and you get it 9 times out of 10. Well, play it 10 times, you get it 9 out of 10.
I played it off the cushion where I would normally play to get out that snooker, and it come off at 270 degrees. It was
Slid right off.
Yeah, it was like an impossible angle, and I was like, how has it done that?
Yeah,
But it's nothing to do with the quality of the tables or anything else like that, or the
It's
balls.
just because it's a brand new
cloth.
Yeah, as I said, it just needs that bedding in.
Yeah.
So it's like obviously we were saying earlier, with obviously there's been a couple shots.
Oh, shot, Stephen. Shot.
Obviously played that, but yeah, it's like we were saying earlier. There's a couple of shots where
They've gone
you
a bit
think
funky.
well, it's not even that. It was like where you think like obviously you're like where that cue ball's gonna end up close to the corner or in the middle pocket.
Yeah.
And I mean it's just crept up. And most of the time, obviously with a table that's been bedded in properly, because obviously where the ball's got to travel over that curve on the slate on the cloth. Again, it's not bedded in correctly or like bedded in properly, as to say. So with that, obviously the more that people play on it.
Yeah.
Couple shots later, let's say in like a few months' time, because obviously this table's going to get played on quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
But in a few months' time, you play that shot again, and that cue ball's going in.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's just naturally where the cloth just beds in a bit more.
Yeah, but also as well, you got to think that it's down. I mean, you got temperature to worry about.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, today we're using balls that this is the second time they've been used. The last time they were used was last year's finals day.
Was
Well
it?
done, Paul.
Well done.
That's me dropping my phone. Yeah, so they were used last year at finals day.
Yeah.
And that's
The only time-
today is the next time they've been brought out. So you've got brand new balls, brand new cloth. Obviously, it's
Well, that's the thing.
nice warm day today.
If you can keep a set of balls just solely for finals day, that's
Oh, yeah,
great.
yeah,
Because
huge.
I mean, the thing is, like you said, you're playing on new cloth, playing with basically like fresh set.
Oh,
of
you're playing
full balls.
basically perfect conditions.
Yeah, so it's it's one of those. Yeah, obviously you can have your excuses like, obviously where you said, there's probably a couple shots where obviously it's slid off more than what you wanted it to. But I mean, there's a couple shots tonight. Obviously, me and Carl watched. Bringing them up, John Gayden's shot. Obviously, he played a shot, got a fluke, but then obviously the position that he left himself in, it was hard to get out of it, and he doubled one ball, and then obviously left him in a bit of a sticky situation, and the only way that he could see getting out of it was a triple. Played it perfectly.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, because you've started doing like the little YouTube shorts and stuff like that, and I would easily say that's probably one of the best shots you'll probably want to see for the day.
You're gonna have to.
It is a contender.
You're gonna have to message me that shot
It's
because
the
I'm
first-
gonna forget by the end of today. I'll forget that.
It's the first frame, and obviously in the triples. I want to say, yeah, in the
Right.
triples.
Okay. Yeah.
It was John's first frame in the triples, I
Okay.
believe. But I mean, again, obviously it's unfortunate you got the fluke to start off with, but then to recover, like, and you play a double, and then you're thinking, obviously I want to try and leave myself in a decent place. You leave yourself in another sticky situation, and the only way that you can think about getting out of it is, I need to play a triple here.
Yeah.
Played it perfectly. I mean, literally, you could not put that cue ball anywhere else on that table to pot the black, and it was, I mean, Carl was just sat here. It was like, what a shot. And yeah, it was. And
I'll have to
as
get
I
back
say-
and have a look at that.
As I say, for me, that was easily contender for shot of the day. Obviously, I know we're not even halfway through it yet. So
Oh no, we've got plenty of time. But this 5-10 minutes that I've been sat here is all the pool I've seen today. I haven't seen any other pool today. I've been
No, I know.
too busy running around doing other things.
Well, park your bum then.
Well, I've been too busy. I
No.
can.
Well, that's busy man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's so far quality. I was saying earlier, you're doing a great job with this.
Thank you.
Again, the comments state it. Great coverage and commentary as ever. Thanks, Kev. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Cheers, Kev.
You probably heard better elsewhere, but I'll take the compliments. So,
Hello,
unfortunately,
George, as well, by the way. Hello, George.
unfortunately, we haven't used any weird voice buttons today, but.
Hey, you've been in charge of it today, not me.
But I didn't even know that we had any weird voice buttons today.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
I would have
yeah.
pressed it.
Yeah, they're there. They're
I
there.
just don't like pressing other buttons. I've learnt my lesson of pressing buttons during the day. So
Yeah, someone.
I'm your father.
And now I know which ones they are. Not working? It was working yesterday. Not working today. It's working. It's not. I can hear it on mine. Can you? I can. I sound like a weird version of Darth Vader.
no, I don't like this.
It doesn't come through on mine.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's no.
No, that's better. I can hear it now.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I know the buttons.
Yeah,
Woohoo.
yeah, they're there.
There you go. Yeah.
Hello, Devon.
All right.
Sorry, Devon, I'm just letting Darryn know where you're from.
Devon's from South Moulton.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't South Moulton in Devon? Sorry.
Don't be facetious, Darryn.
Unfortunately, that's what I am. And Darryn knows that well. But yeah. Yeah, cheers for the compliment, because I hate to say it. I've said it a couple of times today. It is top quality, It is, you can just tell. I mean, going back on the matches that I've seen, I've watched Obviously played in the bank. Was it the bank holiday banger? Beginning of the year or just before Christmas?
Yeah, just
Brett
before
Williams
Christmas.
set it up.
Yeah.
Obviously, I played in that. My first game, brilliant. Second frame, I didn't even realise I had an
You had a
eight baller.
baller, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I was the only person that had a baller on the day as well. So
I can't remember that far back.
I'm pretty sure I was because obviously I've done a bit of commentary for the day as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, it was a brilliant day. Really,
It was a good
day.
fun day, that was.
Great commentary, great streaming. I mean,
I didn't fancy the editing at the end of the day. But
no. End of the day, I think probably the whole week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds fit, but
yeah, that was fun.
yeah, but yeah, no, it's top quality. I mean, you just can't fault it. And for you to stand out and just do this, it just brings that bit more to Barnstaple or just Devon, our area. You know, rather than, don't get me wrong, it's all well and good. You know, obviously we've had Beard Productions before, top quality again. You know, obviously the guys.
PSP.
Carl said their name earlier.
PSP.
Yeah, well,
Pint size. Pint size streaming.
which I made a compliment. I made a complaint about the fact that he called Division 1 Cup the Rusty Cup. But unfortunately, silverware is still silverware, and it wasn't rusty. So, but you know, at the end of the day, it was a great day. You know, and again, it's all well and good these people doing this because they, in a sense, they've done something similar to what you have, but you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for all of that. I mean, Paul Moulding from Beard. I've spoken to him a couple of times. Really, really nice bloke.
Yeah,
really helpful
I think
as well.
that thing, obviously, they help you start up and set it up. Obviously, you're going to need those tips and advice.
Yeah,
but once you get the roll of it, it's just natural, and
yeah.
it is now for you. You know?
Yeah, to an extent.
yeah, but everyone's going to be like it. I mean,
Yeah.
you get like it in just a natural job.
Yeah,
itself.
I mean, the thing with these days is as well is
Oh,
you can plan for
unlucky Brett.
every eventuality, but it's live, and it's never gonna ever go perfectly smooth.
No, but that's the thing. Nothing in life is perfect.
no.
Nothing is going to be perfect.
But
What is perfect?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was a case of like Beer Productions. They had
That was a bit.
yeah, they're only down the end of the link road, so they're in Tiverton. That's where Paul's based from, is Tiverton.
Yeah, that's beard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like that name because I've got a nice beard, which
Well,
unfortunately is starting to go grey. But
you got a beard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's nice.
hey, well, just because I can grow one.
Yeah, no. So Paul down in Tiverton, Beer Productions, really, really nice bloke. He's obviously been doing it for several years now. I think he's probably been doing it 7, 8, 9 years now.
Yeah, he's been going up country doing it as well.
Yeah,
hasn't he? I've seen.
Yeah,
those.
well, he because of what he's done, the equipment he's got. I mean, his equipment knocks mine out of the water. You all right?
I just don't really want to make that sound under the
Well, no.
microphone because
Yeah.
it's not nice.
So yeah, his equipment blows mine out of the water. I mean,
Yeah, but again-
it's incredible. But
For what you've done,
Yeah.
how many years have you been doing this now?
yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. So he's been doing it for 7, 8 years now. I don't know Paul's background. I don't know whether he's come from a filming background or anything else like that. So he may have had that sort of equipment lying around. I don't know. I don't know what he started with. Unlucky Brett. But for me, it was a case of because Paul had moved on to bigger and better things. It's like he's up at the Golden 8 Ball this week.
Yeah, well, because I've seen he was doing quite high priced money matches.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I think it was
he does all that. He's got his own pay-per-view channel now.
The old man's raking it.
Yeah. So yeah, but
Gotta pay for the equipment now, ain't
but
you, so-
he's doing like the big tournaments now, the big
Yeah.
competitions, the big money matches, things like that. And it's no disrespect on Paul's part, but little leagues like us probably aren't his priority.
No, but that's the thing. It's,
Which I get because he's outgrown it because he's done such a good job. He's obviously got the bigger jobs that have come in.
but it's not
and
just that; it's where the money lies. I hate to say it.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
definitely. But so for me, it was a case of I kind of had a lot of the equipment.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but a lot of it.
Most of it.
Mainly the camera and the computer.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. At the end of the day, that's what you need to start off with.
And for me, it was simply that we don't have anything in North Devon local that does this.
No.
So it was just a case of, right, well, I've got it. I love me tech. I'm a bit techie, as you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Me too.
And it was like, well, I'll come down and give it a go. See if I can do it for a start.
Yeah.
And I am still learning because I don't know nothing about cameras.
No, but but that's the thing. You pick it up along as you go. It's, like I was saying, that's the same with any job you do in life.
And I mean,
you don't know it off by heart starting off, do you?
And I am still making mistakes, and I will continue to make mistakes, I expect. But I'm learning from those mistakes as well.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, as time goes on, the stream's just going to keep on getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. Cause you know me. I love pool.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty much the only time I see you.
And
Apart from when you go face plant into a floor because you can't get up a curb on a push bike.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, thanks. All right. Well, moving on swiftly. I hate you, Darryn. I really, really do.
Oh, I was going to bring it up eventually.
Oh, you didn't have to.
You must have known this.
Moving on. Moving on. If I can help promote pool in the North Devon area,
You will.
I will.
Yeah, and guess what? You're doing it.
Thank you.
Well
Fist
done.
bump.
Mate, you're doing a cracking job.
Thank you.
I mean, the fact that you're bringing up the tour, the tour started up again,
Yeah.
and having the stream follow it to show everyone, this is what we've got down here. This is what we are capable of.
Yeah.
And it's stuff like that. It's one of those. All right, okay, doing this. Not hinting anything. County. Maybe get that back up and going again. you know? There are people that are still probably interested in doing it.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with Ian Roberts earlier. Like I said to Ian, there's a lot of things that I want to do with the stream.
Yeah.
And there's lots of places I would like to go with the stream. But at this precise moment in time, I am... Obviously, pool has been my first love. I am obviously concentrating on pool, and I will do for a while until I'm satisfied that I can do it consistently well.
Yeah.
And I'm at a point where it just automatically just flows. I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to sort of like juggle plates all the time.
Yeah, well,
once I'm at that point,
but again, you're still going to get little snags. Aren't you?
Yeah,
you
I
always
am.
do. So,
but it would just get
it's
easier
the way you
and
deal
easier
with it.
and easier each time.
Yeah,
and once I'm at a happy place where the stream is with pool and things like that, I quite happily get into doing snooker.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a good shout to get that down there.
Yeah,
sorted.
yeah.
I mean, well, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, yeah, like, great idea to do it. It would be a great idea to do it because again, it's promoting something in our area.
Yeah,
that'll get us out there, as to say, showing that we can do this and we can play this.
But
it's again,
But
how many people are playing it?
Yeah, but that's the thing. See, I don't.
Oh, enough. Ouch.
With the area that we've got now, Barnstaple Snooker League, that has dwindled quite severely over the last few years.
Didn't want to say it, but I was trying to say that.
But Bideford got a huge snooker league.
Yeah.
Huge. I'm not sure if Ilfracombe is still going or not, because they did dwindle quite severely as far as I understand it.
I mean...
But, again, I'd like to get into the snooker.
Have they got any snooker tables out in Keene?
Yeah.
Where?
I think the Liberal Club might have
hidden
one.
away.
Yeah, but it'll be the Ilfracombe area, so that'll probably encompass like Berrin Harbour, Coombe Martin,
Yeah, true.
things like that. So there'll be places around there. But yeah, I'd like to get into doing snooker. I can always set up a channel. I could stream darts. I could stream skills. I could stream shove halfpenny. It doesn't matter.
You can stream money matches.
I could stream money matches.
Great shout there. Well, you do anyway, but when's the next tour date anyway?
Well,
It's coming up soon, isn't it?
next week.
Yeah, I was going to say it's this month. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Next Saturday.
yeah. Get on.
Next Saturday. Back here at
Is it?
Barnstaple Liberal Club. Yeah.
Cool. See you then.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Cool. I was on about this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No commentary.
Oh, right. Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
No, it's muted next week.
Why?
Music. Yeah, don't zip it. Anyway, and then the week after, I'm down in Ilfracombe with Jason Patterson's, I got to get this right, Summer Clash for Cash 2023.
Yeah, no,
Cash Day.
I remember seeing the. I'm glad you said that right.
Yeah, so am I.
I mean, I'm only in my second pint. I probably wouldn't have been able to say that correctly.
And I've got no teeth.
Cowling Club? Bowling. Oh, there we go. Bowling Club. Cheers, George. Yeah. I kind of had a feeling that they might have had one out there. It's just, I mean, because my granddad, obviously, I got brought up playing snooker and pool through my granddad. Because my granddad used to play, he used to play in the Broughton Snooker League years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's where I've gained my love and knowledge for snooker, pool. To be honest, billiards as well. You know, obviously free balls. Being able to do what you can do on a table like that with free balls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, if you can play that game, you can play any game.
Yeah.
You can play any table game.
I ain't being funny. I'll stream anything. I've got a camera. I've got a computer. I can stream anything.
Yeah. To a certain degree.
Well, no, I can stream anything.
No, I know. But,
Yeah,
to a certain degree.
I know where you're going with this one, but I can stream anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean to say I have to be there behind the camera watching.
Stream my pet goldfish for a day.
Oh yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah.
No, you had to go there,
yeah,
didn't
did,
you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pinkham, what are you doing?
Yeah, the commentating team on table 2 have just joined in the conversation.
Yeah, so just so you know, click the link in the bio.
Yeah. Yeah, and for all those watching on this stream,
I've already told them.
Yeah, you've already told
Q
them.
Sports Live 2.
Well done.
Yeah,
Good man.
because that's I'm guessing it's still showing the mixed doubles.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna ask. Pinky, score 2.
Magnus and Debbie Hester are currently 4-1 up.
What's that first? 2 6. 5.
5.
Why not
Okay.
do 6? Keep it
d-
similar, innit?
I'm not the organizer.
No, I know, but
talk
it's
to
just,
Magnus.
I know, but it's just you just keep it similar, really, don't you? But no, fair enough.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah. So anyway, Magnus and Debbie are 4-1 up against Ray
Yeah.
Little and Tracy Smith in the mixed doubles. That's on stream 2.
Yeah.
You may not be able to find it just that easy at the moment because it is a brand new channel.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say eventually you'll be able to link the two anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
To a certain degree, link them.
I thought I had done because when I set it up, because I only worked out the other day that I need 2 channels, do 2 live streams on the same day.
Really?
Yeah. Don't know. So I went into obviously my channel that I've got now, and went add another channel.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It doesn't look like it's linked at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But yeah, it was touch and go because I set that up on Thursday. Then by the time I had to verify myself and everything else, YouTube only gave me rights to do live streaming on that channel at 1:45 today, and the first match was at 1 o'clock.
Touch and go. Wow.
Yeah, so that was fun.
We've just seen Brett plotting that, to be honest.
But yeah, I mean, the stream has got a lot of places it can go.
Yeah.
But what I want to do first is make sure I can do one thing well
Yeah.
before I
definitely.
go into doing other things.
There's no point in juggling everything. You know, you just get yourself level grounded,
Yeah.
done and dusted on one thing, and then you move on from
Yeah.
there. And that's the thing, you know, this stage that you're doing today, obviously streaming 2 tables.
Mm.
You know, like again, that's your next step up, because
Yeah.
the thing is, obviously, where you've done a single table for a while, obviously you've recorded another table, but it's not been streamed.
Yeah, and what I'll say before you come and finish that thought, the only reason I'm streaming live 2 tables today is because the Liberal Club have 2 separate internet connections.
Oh, good on. That works. That's
And
a dream. Then.
so
You won't be bouncing off of one,
yeah, so
which
it
helps massively.
Yeah, so it's all about a question of bandwidth, which is why I'm able to do the 2 live streams today.
Yeah.
Because they're still running on fast broadband in inverted commas.
Not fibre.
They're not on fibre,
No.
and so their download speeds around about 80. Their upload speeds is about 20 megabits a second.
Yeah, but that's still pretty good, really,
It
for our
is,
area.
but you got to think that this stream alone is uploading around about 10 megabit a second,
Yeah.
and then anybody else who's attached to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, I'm not, so you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, it does take it out of it. Sorry, I'm just updating the scores.
That's right.
So yeah, that's the reason. I know fibre to the premises now is quite big in the area. I've got it at home, and I mean, like at home, I've got 200 meg upload. I've got near enough a gigabit download. So if a premises has got that sort of speed,
Buzzing.
I'll quite happily, and
Do 2 off
it's
one.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll quite happily do 2 tables. But that's why I'm only doing 2 tables today at the Liberal Club, is because they've got 2 separate
yeah.
internet connections. So yeah, at other places with obviously a limited bandwidth, that's why if I'm doing 2 tables, it is one that is live streamed,
One's
that is
recorded. But that's the thing. Still, you know, they're still good because, as you said, obviously you're going to be doing a lot of editing anyway, because obviously you'll.
Well, hopefully not, because the live stream is less work for me.
Yeah, but it's still one of those, like,
Yeah.
obviously you want to have the full stream up because, you know, it's the full day. It's kind of like reliving it again. In a sense.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, you know, obviously with this, certain people will probably be like, oh, well, if you could just do just that match. There's like one video, and then obviously I've seen you do it, and that's the thing, you know. Obviously, and you do it, and it's brilliant, you know. But yeah, like being able to do the 2 is quality again, because it's the fact
massive.
that it's not only just us 2 yapping away and having a good old rant.
Like
You know,
we are.
you got another 2
Yeah.
that as well. They're having a rant and talking about OnlyFans. Don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why they're talking about OnlyFans over there. I have got to say that the audio device that they're plugged into over there is not as good a quality as the one that I've got plugged in over here.
Yeah, but
It is brand spanking new, but I think I might have to be sending it back.
treats.
Because, I think I might have to send it back because I think it's a bit dodgy on the quality. So I do apologise to those that have been listening to the other stream that if it doesn't sound great.
yeah. New
I've got-
equipment, you're going to get used. You know,
But I think it's actually not 100% right, so I think I'm going to have to send it back.
yeah.
But I will have a listen back later on to actually have a check. It may be that there might be a setting or 2 that I can fiddle around with, but it's actually quite a basic audio device.
God, someone's in the bottle bin somewhere.
Yeah, so recycling being picked up just from today.
I mean,
And thanks Devon for the sub on the second channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, if like Devon, if you could all pop over to the other channel and hit the subscribe button.
I'm a
If you
one channel
haven't already
man.
done
No, I'm joking.
And if
No.
you haven't, and also as well, if you haven't pressed the subscribe button on this channel, do it.
Yeah,
Do it now.
definitely. And turn the notification bell on too.
Yeah,
you
ding
get all the
dong.
updates then.
Yeah, ding dong.
That's it. You know, so obviously any upcoming events, obviously it all gets shown and posted. But it's not only that. Obviously, there's Darren's been doing obviously a couple sort of like YouTube shorts. You know, obviously I can imagine you'll be seeing maybe
A few more. Yeah,
a few more coming, especially after today. With again, there's been some quality shots today. Yeah, there's been some quality shots today. Like obviously, from what I've seen, you've got it's one of those. It's not only that, it's a local channel. If you're in our area, just
Give me a shout.
just click the button.
Yeah.
Click the button because it boosts him up.
Yeah.
It gets his
Gets the algorithm going.
the older
YouTube algorithm.
Yeah,
Right.
The Matrix is to say.
Right. I'm going to trust you for 10 minutes.
Oh God.
Because I'm going to trust you with my phone.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that.
No snooping. Because I've got to go and sort out the other stream because that match is now finished. So
Yeah.
Magnus and Debbie won the mixed doubles. I now need to go and set up for the next match.
I'm just guessing it's just pushing buttons again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I need to unlock anything or?
No. Oh, hang about.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right,
say.
hang about. I might as well stay here because it could be over in 3 balls time.
3.
Oh, sorry. I thought they
6.
were reds. Yeah, 6.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I could have always you could always see Standen potting that one anyway. So,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah, we haven't really talked much through this match about what's actually happening on the pool
No,
table.
but I think the
you've
thing
got
is,
4 quality players here: Darryn Hughes, Brett Williams,
it's one of those
Paul
you
Standen, and Steve Small.
don't really need to talk about it. You just got to let them play. And
Well,
it's not only
they are probably 4 of the top players
We
in
said-
the North Devon area.
me and Carl said this
Yeah.
earlier. I mean,
Yeah.
you've easily got like the top 4 in our area.
Yeah, I mean, it's close because obviously you got the likes of Gilly as well
Mm.
and what have you. I mean, you got So pretty
Watching-
much basically everybody in Brett's team.
Yeah.
So Brett, Darryn, Chinger,
Yeah.
Martin Philpotts, Gilly,
Yeah.
Nick Kenny, all that.
The legend.
They are all quality players. We do
Nick
have a
Kenny.
yeah. Hello, Nick, if you're watching. Don't come down and commentate, please. We do have some really, really good quality players around here. But these 4 together are 4 of the top players in our area.
Yeah, and it's not just that. You can always guarantee it's going to be a great game of pool.
Oh, yeah,
mean-
definitely.
I mean, again, don't get me wrong. 9 times out of 10, you'd want to pot that. Obviously, screw back is what he'd done to come back for the yellow to then, just fucking. Sorry,
Paul
language.
needs out the run. He needed the run.
It's all right though.
Yeah, Steve.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Steve, I got to admit, with Steve, when he's in flow, he makes this game look ridiculously easy.
That's the thing that I was going to say earlier. Being able to watch Steve,
go.
being able to watch Steve and Gilly play in a match together. I mean, you'd just be watching. It would just be break dish, break dish, break dish.
Yeah.
But
And on that note, they've just won 6-1. Scoreboard's obviously disappeared because I've just finalised the score. On that note, are you going to be commentating the next one as well?
yep, I'll be here still. Yeah.
Okay, doke.
What's on next anyway?
Next on
We've got it's the old Captain's Cup next.
Captain's Cup. So that I do believe is Brett Williams and Paul Berry.
Yeah, so obviously I'm guessing it'll probably be like another little sort of 10-minute break as to say
Yeah.
congrats and all that lot.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back. So
Yeah, so we'll be back in a bit. See you all later.
so yeah,
Ta-da.
cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Bye.